Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. This is our second take. The first take was about the 85X. I am Pepper.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and aliens. My name is Little Miss UK, and my partner in crime is Pepper, and we love playing Star Citizens. And today we are promoting the Free Fly Weekend. I will put the link in chat for you to download the actual game and to explain about the Free Fly Weekend. I will also put our referral codes in. If you put one of those in, you will get 5,000 free credits. You won't need to buy a ship at this stage.
I'm just now going to see what ship to fly on the second take. I'm just waiting for confirmation that sound's coming through.
Yes, sound is coming through.
Is sound coming through from the game?
I think it is.
Sorry, that's not conclusive. I will take another ship out and then I'll obviously have to switch off the ticket again. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I will now take out... I did say I was going to take out small ships, okay? So I'm going to take out the Aurora and I might get some sound confirmation from there.
Yes, in-game sounds are there.
Well, it actually seems like voice attack is the one that's actually messing with the sounds. Okay, right. I will take out the Aurora and hang a deck 2. The Aurora is a starter ship which most players usually have. But on the grapevine, which I've actually heard, the best starter ship to get out at the moment is a Mustang. Not done too much on it at the moment because it's not in my gameplay, but I do have other ships that will actually work. As you see, I'll be my civvies doing most of these takes. Got tired of walking around in spacesuits.
Right, as I was saying earlier, it is a free fly weekend this weekend, and you can download the game from the website I have put in the chat on the right hand side. You will get 5,000 credits for free, and in this weekend you will actually be able to fly other ships that are owned by other people. The ships that you can fly from Pepper's side is a Caterpillar, a starfarer Gemini, the starfarer, 600i, Aquila, Andromeda, Cutlass Black, Sabre Raven, Herald, Rover, Cyclone, plus a lot more besides. If you put one of our referral codes in, which is also in the chat on the right hand side, with our names by the side of it, you will get the 5,000 free credits.
Our Discord channel is actually in the link. If you click onto it, it will send you straight to our channel where you can take part in our activities. Today, all day, we're going to be flying ships. And if you'd like to fly ships, just come into our Discord channel and we will give you one of the ships to fly. At the moment, I am going to do a little take on the Aurora. Nice starter ship for all you beginners. I do believe it's roughly about £35 to start, but something's telling me the Mustang is the best ship to start off with. Can you hear music in the background, little miss?
Say again.
Can you hear music in the background?
Yes.
At the moment we're also doing voice checks. Apparently the problem seems to be having a problem with my voice attack. I will now go into this Aurora and I'll fly around Lesky.
We are in a org called Unity. If you wish to come and join us in the org, we can be found on Discord. The link is in the description below. I will also put the link in the comments after streaming has finished. We do have active players in our org called Beameron. He is a salvage and engineer expert. Gorilla Zilla, who is into industrial espionage. We also have Pepper, who is into exploration, engineering and streaming. Myself, Little Miss UK, is into cargo, exploration, medical engineering. So basically, medical, I will try and patch you up, but it depends on how nice you are to me.
Sorry, I found it very funny. I still got bullet holes in me. I'm now about to take off in the Aurora.
You will notice that Pepper is in his civvies. That is because from Lesky, you are actually in a atmospheric zone, so you can breathe in the ships and in Lesky, but within civvies. You don't need to put your spacesuit on, but if you land on Port Olisar, make sure you put your spacesuit on first, because otherwise you will die.
Actually, there's actually a correction on that. I think it's only on certain ships. For example, if it's the 600i, you have to take off from Lesky to be able to use your civvies. At the moment, as you can see, I am now in the Aurora. Nice little starter ship, but it's not a ship that I actually started off in.
Question, if it's only the 600i that you can use your civvies in, how come you're in your civvies in the Aurora?
I repeat the question again. I think the bug's only on the 600i. So to use the civvies, you have to take off from Lesky. I'm not too sure about all the other ships, but I have found a few ships that you can actually take off from at other stations. But because I just get tired of watching everybody else run around in spacesuits on board the ship, I think it's a bit too much. I am now going into the gorge in Lesky. I won't come out of the ship because obviously I'll suffocate. Whoa! That's what you call bad flying.
It's going down, down, down. Oh!
This is one of the mining pits that one of the boys died in Lesky. I think his name was called Anthony. We did do a clip on that in the first tape, but it didn't work. That's because I don't think my voice attack's working properly. I'm just going to land in this gorge. As the game gets better, flying experience will be a lot more smoother. But at the moment, because it's in alpha stages, everything's just responsive and the game's not very forgiving. People complain there's nothing to do in the game, so they take time out. I play this game between 5 and 10 hours every day, and there's lots for me to do. If I'm not actually in the game, I'm streaming. If I'm not streaming, I'm looking for new content or practicing. Now,
Lesky was initially founded by refugees fleeing the Mesa rule in the wake of the Second Tavarian War. They named the planet after a noted Earth revolutionary and sought to uphold a society where people could come and go freely. Soon word spread to the community and other outcast peoples began to head for the NYX system. That is just part of the history.
one more thing I'd like to mention. I noticed, I think it was Newbie Fire, I was watching a few days ago. We was talking about these big ships. I find it very difficult to land and fly. As you notice, I am flying outside the ship. They call it third person's view. Now, it's not that they haven't got the icons or the things working for landing. Actually, it is working. It's in 2.6, but when they changed over to 3.0, they forgot to connect up the nuts and bolts. Basically, what it is, it's this panel here. When we used to land at Lesky, it used to show the landing pad on this. So when we moved on to landing, we actually showed a green grid so we could land properly. But since we've had this 3.0, it's not there. And I do believe when they do connect it, it will be under the navigation scale, which I will give you an idea. As you can see, when it zooms in, it's supposed to zoom in, as you can see, but it's not gone far enough down. So if we wanted to land on the landing pad for navigation, it wouldn't show. I think it could be an easy fix, but at least we put it here.
Lesky is a so-called free town located in the former QV Planet Services mining facility on Delamar in the NYX system. It is occupied by political radicals with anti-UEE affiliations. In 2655, a small group of activists sought to escape the totalitarianism of the Mesas and found refuge in Delamar's vacated mining facility. The remote location seemed an ideal stronghold in which to start a game. They named this facility Lesky in honor of the ancient Earth revolutionary Vasil Lesky, who shared their dream of an egalitarian society. As word of this free town spread, many anti-Mesa activists intellectuals and pacifists found their way to Levski. They aspired to create an idyllic, leaderless society built around mutual responsibility. Unfortunately, the newly dubbed People's Alliance engaged in an endless debate over how to achieve their goals. The first thing one sees upon entering Levski is the opposing statue to honor Anthony Tanaka, a child laborer who died under the rule of Messrs. The statue is an enduring symbol of the People's Alliance as Levski's revolutionary spirit.
I will now take the Aurora RSI, one of the smallest starter ships in the game. I'm not doing nothing fancy, I'm just showing off the quality and the graphics of this game. A few months ago, you would have thrown the towel in. It was that stressful. Apparently, they was changing from 2.6 to 3.0. They didn't rewrite the game, they just transferred things, and that's why we had all the bugs. But as you can see now, this is a beautiful experience. Look at the graphics. And it will get better. If you wish to join us or take part in the streaming, our Discord channel is right there in the code. Just click on it and it will send you straight in. Sorry, I can't fly and multitask at the same time. And I'm disappointed in myself because I'm not able to use voice attack for the interaction of a lot of things for information.
Pepper has various ships, which if you join us on Discord, you will get to use and learn to fly. These ships he has are the Prospector, Pioneer, Merchantman, Mercury, Carrack, Polaris, Hammerhead, Caterpillar, Starfarer Gemini, Starfarer, 600i, Aquila, Apollo, plus a lot more besides. Some of these ships are not actually in game at the moment, but will be further down the line. But there are plenty of ships that he has, including the Cutlass Black, Sabre Raven, Herald, Rover, Cyclone, plus a lot more that are actually in game that you can actually use and train in and fly.
At the moment, I'm just about to request landing permission. There are various ways to do it, and this is one of them.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
If you like this video, please put a like on it and subscribe. The more subscribers, the better.
But we prefer for you to join our Discord so we can have interactivity. We do have various rooms and we are trying to keep it as simple as possible. Basically, we have the game, Star Citizens, we have a training room, we also have a mess hall, streaming channel, and if you want to take part with your friends, you are able to create your own rooms.
The link for our Discord is found in the description below. So just click on that and it'll take you straight into one of our rooms.
I am now going to disembark from the Aurora, but I need to switch off the engine first.
Right, here are some of the ships that Pepper has and what they are used for. The Pioneer is a storage building ship which we used to build a base on a planet where we can store cargo and fuel and commodities ready for when we need it. The Merchantman is a trade ship, and with this ship you do not need to land on any planet or substation in order to do trades, because it has its own trading station on board.
As you can see, that was a quick speed in the Aurora.
The Carrack is a long distance exploration cargo ship where you can spend weeks in deep space, where you basically spending weeks in space, you don't have to come back, and you can spend weeks and weeks in space doing cargo runs, doing all sorts of different things, and you don't have to come back for weeks on end. Maybe occasionally to go to this Quiastra and do mending ships in case you get kicked out or whatever, but no, you can spend weeks in space with a Carrack.
If I had my way, I wouldn't be coming back to Port Olister at all.
I'm saying nothing on that one. The Polaris is a training escort command center with a hangar bay. This makes it very versatile. Basically, with the hangar bay, you can fit various different ships on the Polaris because it has got quite a big hangar bay. The Hammerhead is an escort combat ship which needs a medical bay because of its circumstances. The Caterpillar is a long-distance cargo ship. The Starfarer and Starfarer Gemini are utility and cargo ships. The 600i is a family-orientated exploration ship. Weakness is its shields. The constellation Andromeda is an exploration cargo utility ship. The Apollo is a long-range search and rescue medical ship, and that's one of the newest ships out. And Pepper has just recently bought that one. And the loaner ship for that, he has the Andromeda. The latest ship Pepper has bought that has just come out is the Mercury. The star of the show is a fast cargo data runner. Its weakness is its top speed and not able to hold a cyclone for ground exploration. Pros: 4-star maneuverability than the Freelancer and all the constellations. Better than the Hawk for data storage. Outstanding shields. Small and compact for its size. Cons: weak firepower and will not be able to fit through small wormholes because of its width.
I am now going to go into the sabre. The Sabre is like a small stealth ship. I will be actually having 2 of these in my fleet, plus the Hawk. The EMP on that, I think, are very good. The reason why I prefer that is because I don't really want to use missiles. And I think that will be enough as a deterrent. Quick and swift. I won't be giving any demonstrations on how these ships fly. I'm just showing you what these ships look like, which we can play in the verse as we speak now. Even when the free flight is over, I will still have all these ships at your disposal to practice on. These ships can cost up to nearly £3,000. But all you need is a £30 starter pack ship. Or is it 40? But I think you get my drift. I'm now going into the Sabre.
Apart from Levski, we do have other little side shows called Grim Hex. Grim Hex, like all housing exchanges, Grim Hex is built into a hollowed asteroid. It was constructed for mining purposes, but was later abandoned, is now poorly maintained. I think we can see that by the actual state of the place. It's very dirty. And is now half of the station's corridors are unpressurized and lack gravity. The station is currently controlled by outlaws and is believed to be used as a base of operation by pirates. Although the inhabitants of Grim Hex deny this, in addition to standard landing pads, the asteroid station also contains hangars due to its believed to be used as a base of operation by pirates. This is due to its vertical nature, elevators are used to traverse the base. It has a racing course as well. I didn't actually realise the racing course was on Grim Hex. I thought that was somewhere else.
Racing course on Grim Hex? Oh,
Apparently
no, they have got one. I've not done no research on that yet. Basically, it'd be a fly one where they've got pointers and beacons.
Yeah. In Alpha 2.5.0, Grim Hex was introduced as a spawn point for outlaws. Outlaws could quantum travel to Grim Hex, but cannot get to Polaris. While Grim Hex was not available as a QT location for non-outlaws, they could still reach Grim Hex in other ways. After 3.0, anyone quantum travel to Grim Hex. After be orbiting Yella. Grim Hex orbit Yella. Anyone that log out in the station will spawn on its habitation area. Grim Hex sells many goodies with good prices as minerals that can be sold at Port Olisar.
In front of you can see the 600i. That is one of my favourite relaxation ships. I do believe he's going to try and land that ship in the courtyard, and I'll tell you the reasons why. He's going to try and load the Rover or the cyclone in it. I can tell him now he's wasting his time.